Jynx came into my life when my husband was selected as one of the first K-9 deputies.
Kyle had applied to be a K-9 handler with our department. He was partnered up with Jynx after they joined the Philadelphia Police Academy, which is where we sent them for their training.
Kyle's bond with Jynx was amazing. I joked a lot of days that, you know, Jynx came first before I did.
Kyle and Jynx's bonds they were so active.
Kyle and Jynx were a phenomenal team. I've been in law enforcement a long time, worked with a lot of K-9 handlers and their K-9, and they were the best.
All of our handlers are dual trained. They are trained in patrol, meaning that the dog would actually be able to protect the handler by apprehending somebody or going into a building and doing a search or doing a search in the woods.
On June 29th, 2011, my husband and Jynx, as part of a U.S. Marshals task force, were serving a warrant.
The area that we had went to look for our suspect bordered the Pennsylvania State Game Lands and the Hawk Mountain Sanctuary, which is an extremely rural, rugged area.
Went to the house. Kyle and a few other guys went to the back with Jynx, and they started going in the woods.
The suspect had climbed a steep terrain, was lying in wait in a full camouflaged outfit. He had an AK-47 style rifle with him. He had a bag of ammunition, and I believe several handguns with him as well.
Jynx tracked him down by scent. They still couldn't even see him when Jynx found him. Jynx located him and bit him. He did everything he was supposed to do.
Kyle had instructed him to drop his weapon, and almost immediately, Kyle and the suspect exchanged gunfire. Kyle was hit several times.
At that point, Jynx grabbed onto Kyle's pant leg and attempted to pull him to safety.
After determining that Kyle was gravely injured, we determined that we had to evacuate him out of the area as quickly as possible.
Other members of the task force were able to shoot the suspect, and they carried Kyle off the mountain.
He died in surgery there at the hospital.
If we wouldn't have had Jynx, you know, the guys would have walked into a major ambush. I mean, who knows how many guys would have been killed, because there was no way of finding them.
Jynx is a hero because he put himself in danger and had no regards for it. He saved the rest of that task force that night, and he tried to save Kyle.
There have been other casualties out there, people, you know, with loss of life as well, if it wasn't for Jynx.
K-9s can do so much more than what we can.
I think many things make Jynx a hero. His loyalty.
Jynx is a hero because he saved many lives.
Jynx has brought a lot to my life, but since June 29th, he's kept that piece of Kyle in my life for me.